First game back from the FIBA break for you guys. You get a win at home. What are your overall thoughts in that game?
Yeah, it was, it seemed like maybe I can put it down to rust to start. I think we missed some, free throws, but some shots that guys might normally make in that first half especially. I kind of felt that, and then Sam mentioned that, just kind of said, hey, it's our first time. We got the rust out and said it to the fellas. So, it was great to get a win over a tough team.
You decided to start Matt Kenyon tonight over Will Cummings. What was the decision behind that one?
Matt's playing great basketball. He's really good within the team framework, and Will is really good when he has the ball in his hands. So it kind of gave us, one, let Matt start, and he's a very good defensive presence, and two, when Will came in, he had the ball in his hands more. Even though he played some with Gary, I don't even know. I'm sure he played his same minutes, but it didn't change his minutes. It just changed his role a little bit, which I think was a positive for him to have the ball in his hands.
Almost a triple double for Big Source tonight. I mean, how beneficial is it having a big guy, pass the ball so well like him in the team?
Yeah, he had. I love, Jokic said it about an assist makes the passer and the scorer feel good, and I felt that vibe coming from Al today. Every time he made a pass, he had is that an assist goggle?
Yeah, I've seen him.
Yeah, so I thought that was great. I loved his attack of the basket, and even the ones he was missing, I was kind of on the side saying, now, I think he took a couple tough ones as well, but I think when he worked to get in deep, he got great looks. Finished some, didn't finish others, but got the right looks for our group.
Yeah, Al, 8 assists for you tonight. What did you see differently out there tonight for you?
Yeah, I mean, just kind of took what the defense gave. Surrounded by a lot of talent, and so it's really easy to move the ball and find others. I think I definitely pressed a little more than I wanted to. There were certain situations where I could have made some better passes out or taken better shots, but just the continuity of this team and everybody getting a chance to get out there and play was massive tonight.
The team really stepped it up defensively tonight, didn't it? Getting into 79, was that a real focus over the FIBA break?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, y'all talk about it all the time, and so I'm hoping that this is something that one, y'all see, but two, we're really proud of, because we came in during this break, we watched some good film. Mike was tough on us, challenged us, pushed us to be a good defensive unit, and I think we took some steps forward today on the defensive end. Obviously, there's still work that we need to do, but I like the direction that we're heading on the defensive end.
How difficult is it to guard a guy like Parker Jackson Cartwright out there, who's just so good on the offensive end, such a threat there? What do you guys do on the defensive end to try and stop him?
Just try to keep him in front. I know that's easier said than done. He's one of the quicker guys in the league, and so obviously it's not allowing him to draw fouls. I think that he's really good at getting in there and making you think about something, put your hand in there and reach. I know I was guilty of it once or twice. So, but no, just keeping him in front, making guys go through our chest, and then rebounding the ball.
What were some of the points of emphasis over the break that, you spoke a little bit about the defense, but just in terms of coming off the 2 losses right beforehand, just to reset the team and then now attack the next part of the season? Yeah,
I mean, we've talked about our values, and we revisited those during the break and talked about them. Are they values, or are they more goals right now? Because we've been inconsistent with not only our play, but I think our preparation to play. And so we talked about that, and that goes directly to our defense. When we say we're connected, that means on defense, Al's not out there by himself. He's with 4 other guys at the same time, hopefully moving as one. We still have a ways to go there, but we did a better job, as Al said, especially in that second half and really down the stretch. Still gave up some rise-up threes that we don't want to do, and they missed a couple that could have changed things, but I think the intent to do the right thing was there, and we just need to keep building on that.
And this is now your second year here. How are you viewing this team as a defensive unit in terms of being more on the same page, being more consistent than what maybe was happening last season?
Yeah, I think we understand how important the defensive end is if we want to go out and compete for an NBL championship. we can score the ball. I think there's nobody that doesn't think that we can do that. But it's on the defensive end where we have to be really good, consistent, and connected. And also one thing before we're done, I just want to give a massive shout out to Craig Moeller. Just absolutely embodies everything that we want to be as a club. And see him go down like that was really difficult for me, especially going through injuries the same way, and the rest of the group. And so we wanted to dedicate this win, and now continuing on and dedicating that to Craig, because, like I said, he's the embodiment of what we want to be as a group. The way he plays defensively, the way he goes after the rebound, his talk, his positivity, his experience, his fearlessness, like just all the adjectives in the world you could talk about Craig Moeller. I know you feel the same way, Mike. So massive shout out to him, and I hope all the best for him.
Mike,
Exactly.
Craig was sitting in Ellen's seat a couple of weeks back, and he looked like he was in a really good space with his basketball, and coming back from his injuries, he still wasn't 100%, obviously. How shattering is it to see him go down today?
Yeah, just from man to man and man to team. As Al said, he said it all right there. I ran out and caught him just as he was heading out. I'm glad his folks are here. He was probably more positive than I was in the parking lot as he was getting out of here. But we'll see. I know he'll attack it really well. He's way more mature even than the first time I was able to be on the same team with him with Melbourne United as an assistant coach. I think he's really, really grown up, so he's already in the thought process of how do I get this better. So he's good, but yeah, it's tough. I mean, basketball-wise, we'll figure out a way. We got a good group. We'll just miss him, being around it every day for the next however long it is.
So, different knee to the last one he did?
Yeah, it was the other knee. I don't know the extent of it and, how long it's going to be, so I don't want to say too much, but it was more serious than just a knee knock,
Benny's bench production has been really good so far this season, especially tonight. I mean, how do you continue to get the best out of him?
Yeah, I mean, that's another reason having Will coming off the bench with Benny. I think they play off each other pretty well, even though Ben was good throughout. I don't know. I mean, he's just a competitor. So, as I said with Al, you're going to miss some shots occasionally. You just have to take the bad with the good, I guess. And Benny lays it out there every day, and so he's always got a chance of doing something special. And he made a few really nice plays tonight.
Tough couple of games as well for you. You play Melbourne and Sydney next to. How do you take those two into account?
Yeah, it's funny. We've had 2 weeks of kind of beating ourselves up after the Adelaide game, and so I haven't focused on anything except us over the 2 weeks and playing New Zealand. So now we'll turn to Sydney, totally different style of play. We haven't played them yet, so it'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it, and then we always love playing Melbourne, but that's a long way away.
Happy days. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.